Good morning and welcome to More Than Meets the Eye. I'm your host, Blind Prime, and for this morning, I'm going to show you how I make coffee. So, first off, we got to find the coffee pot. Coffee pot found. So, I use a perculator because a perculator is, honestly, in my opinion, the best coffee. And you can argue all you want about it, but it doesn't change the taste. No, I'll let you out in a second. Okay, so here is an empty coffee bin. This is what I do because I compost. You got your empty coffee bin here. You take your used coffee from the previous day, and you dump it in the empty coffee bin. There we go. Successful composting is started. I do this a lot. It's one of the best ways to compost. And also, coffee comes with these nice little containers, and reuse them. It works. Okay, now that we have cleaned out the old coffee, time to rinse it. I hope y'all can see everything. I'm not sure if you can or not, but I hope you can. Don't forget to roll your sleeves up. Now we'll just let this sit here in the middle of the sink for now. And we'll come over here and grab our perculator big thing and empty it out. After emptying, we refill it. And the best way to refill it is in here. There are some notches that tell you how many cups it's going to be in this. So you can feel it with your finger. There's a notch in there. And we're going to go all the way up to that top notch because I drink a lot of coffee. Now we just sit here for a few minutes and wait for a few seconds and wait for the pitcher to fill. Sugar, 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 sugar. Will you stop while I'm recording a video, please? No. All the cats are doing their normal morning activities. Sugar's normal morning activities make a god-awful amount of racket. Alright, so after you've cleaned out and filled up your coffee bin and your percolator with water, you've cleaned out your basket that has the coffee. There's a pole in here, and you get is a straw that goes from the bottom to the top. It's a metal straw. So I'm going to slide that straw into the center of our little basket. It's got a little hole. And once we slip the straw in there, and the basket's been dropped down, dry your hands off because your hands are most likely wet now. It doesn't take much to dry hands. Come over here and grab your coffee. Where's my coffee? Where's my coffee? Now, I'm a fan of chock full of nuts coffee. Chock full of nuts is definitely where it's at for me in the coffee department, especially since it used to be kind of the more expensive coffee at $11 a bucket. But now that Folgers is up to $12 a bucket and Maxwell House is up to $12 a bucket, suddenly my good friend chock full of nuts is a reasonably priced coffee because all the other coffees have just, I don't even know, Now, if you didn't know this, Folgers is made in Louisiana, so I have no idea why that cost keeps going up. Unless it's because of the coffee beans and they can't grow them in Louisiana, which could be the case. I don't know. I just know that my coffee's getting more expensive every day. And now I'm buying the good coffee because the good coffee at least hasn't changed its price. I mean, chock-full of nuts still costs the same now as it did 5 years ago. $11, and it's the same price. All right, this is number 4, I think. I lost count. I was talking. My brain hasn't woken up yet because I haven't had coffee. No, that was number 3. I need another one. All right. I like to put 4 of these scoops in here, and this is a tablespoon. So 4 tablespoons of ground coffee every morning. About enough. Let me give it a little extra, just a little extra. All right. Now that we've finished with that, yeah, that feels even. Okay, sure. See, once you finished putting the coffee into the little coffee basket, you need to take your spoon piece here. I have a little metal measuring cup that I took from a set of measuring cups, and you then take it and you kind of push it and shove it around in a circle. What you're doing is you're just evening out the coffee that you poured into the coffee basket. Once done, close up your coffee. Don't forget to burp your bin. And put this back over here in the corner where I won't forget where it's at. Next step, close the lid on the basket. Final step, take the lid for the perculator. The lid for the percolator's got an interesting shape. It's got a weird little shape in the middle of it, and that's to help the water turn into coffee. This is a perculator. The percolator is modern day steampunk. But what it does is it has a metal bin down here at the bottom that heats, and this metal plate down here heats, and it causes the water to start boiling. But the way it's shaped in there, there's a compartment lower that heats faster, and that compartment's connected to the straw. And whenever that water heats faster, the steam gets pushed up into this top area, and it hits that weird shaped piece we talked about a second ago, and that spreads out the steam. But there's pressure because the steam keeps getting pressed up into this area up here. And then whenever when more steam comes up the tube in the center to get to the top of this, it pushes all the steam that's already up there down into the water below. And that causes it to become infused with the coffee in the basket. And you could put anything in that basket and do the same job. Tea bags. I've put Kool-Aid in there one time and we tried it out, and it worked out pretty good. It made some really neat tasting Kool-Aid. We do a lot of things. Yeah. Of course, be careful when it comes to the Kool-Aid. Some people do not like hot Kool-Aid. There we go. Let's put that plug into the back, and now we just plug it into the wall. And the reason I enjoyed this guy is there it goes. Okay. The reason I enjoy this thing is there's no buttons here. I didn't press any buttons. I just plugged it in, and now I can walk away. It's going to be making itself for a while. It's going to be making these horrid noises. But I kind of enjoy them. I nowadays consider these noises to be the sounds of the morning time, that's for sure. But that's how I, as a blind person, make my morning pot of coffee. And I've been meaning to make this video earlier, but I keep making the coffee before I remember to make the video about making the coffee. Today, I remembered to make the video about making the coffee before making the coffee. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I've been Blind Prime, and cream has been wandering around my feet. I just slammed, good morning, and see you next Prime.